extremely excited for you to know. This will find the best video from any channel in just 30 seconds. Read the transcript and generate reports containing title, hook, and guideline ID for the video. You might feel stuck trying to make video people will watch. At least I do. This is the exact reason I've made this system. You often hear copy what works, but I usually find it hard to come with any suggestion. That's why making my own API system, the trigger outlier video from my channel, has been actually a game changer. An outlier video is a video that performs exceptionally well compared to the subscriber count and the view count. If that sounds actually interesting to you, let's dive into Make.com scenario, show you how the API works, and let's see from there. My name is Quentin, and I'm an AI automation enthusiast. All right, we are now actually on Make.com, and this is the scenario itself. I'm going to explain how the scenario works. The main two options are actually those two scenarios over there, an HTTP request or this HTTP request for this one as well. This is actually the dark arts module which make you have access to this if you are in Jack community and level 6. For the time being, this module is actually also equal to this module over there. That's why I actually had a route in case you haven't actually access to Jack community from there. So the way the API works is we are passing obviously an API key. So this API key is going to be deleted after the video got published, obviously. And interesting enough, I'm going to go through and analyze, even if I'm on Make.com, I'm going to analyze N8 YouTube channel over there. Something to keep in mind, we have 205, that's a good number of video, so we have 205 video on the N8 YouTube channel, for instance. I'm going then through an HTTP module, which is actually the endpoint for the API itself. It's a post request, and then we passing the API key, and all we do is we passing the channel behind. From there, the API is going to actually analyze the whole video, each of them, and compare and find out if it's actually the video is an outlier. So outlier video means does the video has more view than the subscriber count, and then return your ratio basically. From there, I'm going to analyze and return a Johnson, and then I'm going through, again, as I said, I'm going through the first route in this case, which is actually the dark arts YouTube transcriber, which actually it's an API endpoint I've made as well that's allowing you to transcribe the whole system. So the make application itself was actually done and performed by Null, one of the admin members of Jack community as well. I'm putting this also here, just so you know, this is actually an HTTP make request. Basically, under the hood, we are hitting this endpoint over there. Again, it's a post request, and all I'm doing is I'm passing the URL of the video in this case, right? So this can be returned or deleted by the video itself. For simplicity, I'm going to use the dark arts option over here. So I'm passing the ranked video, the first one from the IN. I'm going to run the script and I'm going to show, I'm going to run the scenario and I'm going to show that to you. Out of there, I'm actually then returning this into ChatGPT saying that you are an amazing YouTube scripter. Your role is to come up with a hook ID from the already performing video. And then I'm passing actually further instruction. So I'm going to train you, write, highlight, engaging hook for YouTube videos. I'm then having a ChatGPT for a minute to run this. I'm then going through pdf.co to return HTML to PDF, and then I'm uploading the PDF into Google Drive. Once this is done, I'm going to go through the script instruction. And I'm going to tell, okay, I want you to go return me brainstorm video topic out of the transcript, generate titles, outline scene breakdown, build a narrative flow, create a character profile, provide the script feedback out of there. The script feedback is just like I want to see how the video itself has performed, and then see what I can actually give me some idea basically on how can I potentially improve the video. Okay, and then I'm creating a Google document out of there. Google document is going to be actually script ID for from, and then I'm putting the name of the video. I'm going to run through this together, and we're going to see how that works. All right, so we now have the API that are looking for the outlier video. We're going to actually then return this into a Johnson. From there, you can see we have 205 video. We have actually over there this the whole video. I'm going to pick one random from the YouTube itself. This one is actually a ratio of 107. I'm not sure. That's actually a fairly let's see. That's an hour video. That's actually more likely. I'd like to take this one. So number 8. I'm going to do some modification here. I'm going to say I'm going to return video number 8. Right, I'm going to run this. I'm going to run this once again. So basically, what I'm passing through, I'm going to get the transcript out of there, and I'm passing the transcript to the ChatGPT in this case, right? So that's actually here's the information. I'm going to say I want to go and run the video title number 8 in this case. I'm returning the reports here as well. So I'm not going to do the first one. I want to do number 8. So I'm going to go through the whole array in this case, and I want to return actually number 8. Again, it's actually an hour long video, so something to keep in mind. The API will actually handle this as well. I'm checking the API down the line. And let me know in the comments if you want me to explain a little more and do a presentation on the API itself, for instance. But basically, the transcript API is checking the text to avoid being actually out of context or out of token, I should say. I'm going to go through here. That's okay. I'm going to run this through now. I'm going to run this one more time. So again, right now we're analyzing the whole N8 channel. We're getting the transcript out of there. So as you see here, if I go to mapping transcript, now this is the whole transcript of the 1 hour video, right? And then I'm actually going to create the hook titles, the report assistants, and all this will actually be uploaded at one point. I'm going to move this to archive so we know which one we are actually working with. All right, so I'm still moving here. Let me actually move this over there. So while this run, we are now uploading this to PDF.co, which is actually allowing you to transform HTML to PDF, right? And this is actually how I created the report. And as soon as this is available, I'm going to actually open the PDF for you to see in the report over there. So the report has been generated. Here I can see original video details, right? Out of it, that's actually the name of the video, right over there. If I go to watch the original video, I can see from there the whole video itself. This is the video we wanted to analyze. And here's actually a hook generation. And I'm actually meeting the criteria. So explain the video promise to each node building, provoke curiosity by making it sound fast. So I have actually hook 1, 2, and 3. I have 3 different video titles. So master N8 code creation, the ultimate guide to custom workflow, elevate your automation with N8, build, publish, and innovate, etc., etc. You got the idea. I have actually as well on the notes, total video view, total subscription, and ratio of the best video is actually 107. Again, this is not a super nice example for the reports, to show you on a random video as well. If I go back over there, I have now script ID, which has been actually generated from the script, the transcript as well. I can here have a brainstorm video topic. We are generating the titles. We are outlining scene breakdown. We are actually building a narrative flow, the creative character, and so on and so on. I will actually put on the description a link. If you want to get access to the API and if you want to get access to the blueprint, please e over to the link down below. And I hope this video was actually informative. Again, on the comments, please let me know if you want me to go through like a more deep dive on the API and how I make the API, for instance. I'd be happy to discuss this further. But until next time, happy making, stay positive, and I wish you a very, very pleasant day. Thank you for watching. This book I'm going to share extension can help get your engagement going up via a click of a button. I had a client who wanted to have his group engagements managed more easily. The group was about 120,000 members, so obviously getting answered was quite a task. So naturally, I designed a comment extension linked with a super simple Make.com automation that helped getting tailored response. So a quick demonstration on the application itself, the comment extension itself. You actually just simply click on comments, so the system knows where you stand. Click on the little blue icon at the top. Now it's actually firing me into my Make.com webbook and then generate a tailored response for me, so I can just copy this and then paste it over there. The blueprint and the code will obviously be shared down below, but also in our amazing school community that I just launched back in December. We are already 41 members strong, but it's just the beginning. When you join, you're going to exclusive access to the blueprint library, 3 calls a week from support, co-build, and coffee hours. You learn how to self-host your AI project on your own server, and for example, have your N8 flow-wise and DB, or your own application running on your server. And all this very easy. I also have built an exclusive website for members where you can share and access up-to-date prompts. If you want to check out a sneak peek, please go ahead, type prompt.flowgrammar.ai after you watch the video. Obviously, I cannot wait to see you on the inside. Let's go back to the automation. The automation itself is very, very easy, but there's a lot to unpack when it comes to the comment section itself. For you to understand how this works, we currently have a comment section that as soon as you click on the comment section, send a webhook comment, just webhook trigger into Make. And so the webhook trigger is this over here. It's just a custom webhook where I'm passing all the information coming from the comment section, coming into the study over there. I'm passing obviously the content, the post content, and then I'm passing as well the comments over there, right? So basically on the webhook, I'm calling from the comment section the post content and then the comment itself. Now what am I doing? As soon as I have the trigger, so the webhook is the trigger. What I'm actually doing this from here is that this actually the brain. This prompt over here allow me to actually then analyze the comments plus the post and then generate a tailor message over there. Here's the prompt. I'll let you read it through, but basically what I'm going through on the prompt is that I'm thinking that this is an AI copywriter. The task is to create the Facebook comments and meaningful comment response basically. And notice that I'm saying about the tone of voice. What I'm doing here is that I'm passing the whole tone of voice. So here's the post content, here's the comments as well. So remember from the webhook, I'm analyzing the comments and the post content. And all I have here is actually my tone of voice. All this is a tone of voice over there. So that's actually my writing skill or style, I should say, of myself. I took this coming from Twitter, coming from something right myself, and I've actually pasted it on the prompt itself, which then actually make it sound like it was me typing it. Very, very powerful over there. Maybe what I do on the next video is that actually I'm going to explain, make a website available for you so you guys can actually run your own tone of voice. Please let me know in the comment down below if this is something you'd like to actually see, but I'd be happy to do that if the comment is actually positive. And that's actually what we do afterwards. We are doing a webhook response. Again, as I said, this is not the complexity of this automation. This automation is basically three modules. Very, very simple if you think about it. The whole difficulty come whenever I'm pushing. I'm going to show you now. I'm going to move into the comment extension. Then I'm going to explain how this works. But basically, comment extension fire the webhook to trigger the automation. I have then ChatGPT as a brain, allowing me to actually have the response. And then I feed this back. I loop it back to the comment extension via the webhook response itself. And the webhook response look like this. I'm passing as 1, 2, and 3. The difficulty, as I said, is on the comment extension. If I look into my console, if I'm going into inspect mode, and I'm going to console, I'm going to clear this up over here. The difficulty of this automation is that Facebook has dynamic div. A div is actually basically within, imagine Facebook, this is your Canva, and within the Canva you have actually the comment section. So if I actually inspect over there, you see that's actually one block, second block, that's another block, that's a div basically, another block. And so you see over there, if I'm going over the page is actually a word block itself, this is actually the section I was looking for. Because you have actually so many posts within the page that you don't want the automation to actually respond to something completely different. And so I had to come with a clever way. I'm going to show you the comment section as well, and I'm going to explain how to actually deploy this on your site if you wanted to. But basically, watch this. Whenever I click on comments, and this is actually the clever way I've came up with is that by clicking to the comment section, now the whole system return me trying to define actually which div I'm supposed to watch for. And in this case, the system, the comment section found out that this is the div over there. Now, if I'm trying to generate this over here, we're going to see that this is generating content for something called last one went under contract before. If I go back here to the Chrome history, I'm going to go to the history over here. And I'm going to look into the post content, last one went under contract before open. And this is exactly the post. And now I can just copy this and paste it over in the comment section and then have it paste. But bottom line, all the magic happen on the comment extension where the comment extension knows exactly where I'm passing, like which button I'm pushing. So if I go to another one, for example, I want to click on comment on this, as you see, I managed to define this as well again, the comment section, which post I'm looking to answer. That's how, basically by clicking on the comments button, this is how I've managed to actually make AI to understand from the comment extension which post I'm looking at. Before I show you the code, I'm going to show you how we can actually load this comment extension itself. So I'm going to close this inspect. I'm going to go to extension, manage extension. You need to enable developer mode at the top right, and you will not have actually this extension over there. But basically, what you're searching for the button called load unpacked. You actually load unpacked over there. You go to your folder where you just unzip the comment extension, and you are searching for something called Facebook Gemini. Take the Facebook Gemini, click on select, and now you have the comment extension that's actually been enabled over there. You're going to have to refresh the page, and you should see then afterward have a button, a blue icon at the top right of your screen. If you don't see this button is only available on the groups, so you need to be on Facebook groups in order to have it to run. This is actually the purpose of this. I'm only looking to answer into my group engagements, not into my feeds. We're going to now move into the code itself. I'm going to show you where to replace your webhook. We went through how the application worked and how I managed to actually map this together before explaining and jumping into my ID or my Windsurf or code editor. We're going to go create first a webhook. We're going to now create a webhook. So we're going to click on the webhook over here, click on add, name this webhook the way you want, so Facebook demo or whatever the name is. Click on save, copy this and over there, and now you are ready to actually go and modify the code within your text editor, or I'm using Sublime usually. In this case, I'm going to actually use Windsurf, but basically all you have to do is you open your Facebook Gemini folders, and within the folders you're going to have actually an icon folders, a background, content script.js, some other icon, a manifest, a pop-up, and a pop-up.js. You want to go and open your background.js, line 14. That's exactly where I want you to go ahead. I want you to go there, delete this, and actually paste your webhook over there. That's actually very important. If you skip this part, you will actually not have the trigger started. The trigger will come from my webhook, actually, basically. And so that's why I want you to actually move your replace your webhook. On the video, on the code I'm going to share with you guys, I'm going to put the webhook, I'm going to put something like replace or input your webhook here, something along those lines. But basically, you want to modify anything that's actually on line 14 on the background.js. Save this, and now go back to your Chrome extension. So go back to your Chrome, click on extension, manage extension, and then on load unpacked, you will actually go ahead, select the folders where you have actually the Facebook Gemini saved, and click on select over there. And congratulations, you are actually now have Facebook Group Engagement Assistant version 1.0 installed on your computers. All right, if you wanted to understand the magic in the background on how the query selection works, query selector is actually the JavaScript language used actually in Chrome to select the div, basically selecting what you are looking for. Everything happened in the content script.js. Over there, starting at line 70 something, I'm actually trying to, whenever I'm pushing the post container, which is actually the container that's supposed to have the post itself, I'm trying to focus on some elements. If those elements are not actually being found, if those div are not being found, then the system is unable to actually return saying like couldn't find the main post content in this case. It never happened, but if Facebook decide to change those patterns at one point on the query selection, you might need to actually work on V2 of the app. But basically, this is actually the main point. I'm focusing on the main container where I'm trying to find actually the post container here, right? So line 58. Out of there, I'm trying to extract the query selection from actually those div, and that's the naming convention that actually Facebook is using. And then I'm trying then to analyze the comments as well for each of the person. So you see over there, the label is actually comments by, and then I'm actually putting the comment information from. I'm returning this into the code, and then I'm passing this back into the webhook over there. So that's actually the whole magic of the app. I'll let you run the code. You can actually copy this code, put it into Cloud, and ask to explain if you want to have a deeper understanding. But basically, content.scripts.js is your main file that you're looking for. And there you have it, guys. I hope this video was actually somehow helpful, and I hope you're going to actually increase your engagement on your Facebook group. Once you are done with this implementation, please press 1 in the comment down below. And until next time, I'll see you on the next video, guys. Thank you very much. announcing QUEn number 2 AI content generation machine. So basically, we have there's a lot of technical aspects happening here in this content there. But this will actually give you an article and an outline being created. There's a lot of stuff happening here where I wanted to show you and explain how all this works together, the splits as well of using some inbuilt function, just to actually rewrite some of the article over there, and then actually aggregate the text, put it into Markdown and create an article for without a link. I'm going to share the article obviously as always. I'm looking forward for you to attend this build because again, as I said, there's a lot of nitty-gritty from make with like the built-in function, and I'm pretty sure you can actually catch up. We can catch up together on the copy session, and you will learn something along the way. I'll see you on Thursday for the copy. For those who are watching the replay, say hi in the community. Thank you very much. I love you. Bye bye. Something. Imagine you're looking at two buttons. The first one says spend hours manually sorting resume, and the second one says let's say I do it for you in minutes. Which one would you choose? If you pick the second one, you are in the right place. In today's video, we're going to create the magic button. I'll walk you through setting up an HR agent using N8 that will cut your pre-screen time and streamline your hiring process. No more manual pre-screen, just efficiency AI-powered analysis. Did you know that on average, HR professionals spend about 23 hours per week on the hiring process? And get this, 7 hours of that is just a resume screening, and almost a full workday every week just looking at resume. It's crazy when you think about it. Today I'm going to walk you through exactly how I build a powerful HR agent using N8, the same automation system that transforms how my client run their HR department. This agent analyzes the emails received, classify them, wrap the CV on the candidate, parse the PDF using actually a parsing system, analyze and judge in screen time and streamline your hiring process. No more manual pre-screen, just efficiency AI-powered analysis. Did you know that on average, HR professionals spend about 23 hours per week on the hiring process? And get this, 7 hours of that is just a resume screening, and almost a full workday every week just looking at resume. It's crazy when you think about it. Today I'm going to walk you through exactly how I build a powerful HR agent using N8, the same automation system that transforms how my client run their HR department. This agent analyzes the emails received, classify them, wrap the CV on the candidate, parse the PDF using actually a parsing system, analyze and judge the candidate against the open position, and store the whole information into a table. Let me show you how we're going to do and build this step by step in this video. I'm going to make a demo, quick demo on how the system works, how the HR agent is actually working, and then I'm going to go through step by step on how each node and what each node is actually doing. Here's the actually table. I've built the table this way. So basically I have a job description where I have an open position. I can change the status over there, cancel or open position. I can have a job description and coming for the position itself. And I have then a company open job as well where I can see the total position and the total amount of job created within the company where I can review and see if it's an open position or not. And I have also made a dashboard where I can actually have manual entry from the HR person so they can actually go over there and actually create a candidate manually if they want it. I'm going to show you now how the automation works. So I'm going to run this together. Right now I have actually two agents. I have a classifier agent and then I have actually the AI agent. The system is watching for the emails. I have a switch where I'm going to explain why the switch over there. I'm actually uploading the CV, updating the table, passing the PDF using the extract from file from N8. I'm merging them the two. I'm going to also explain a merge, very interesting concept on this merge node over there. Updating actually the passing this to the agent and then updating the entire record. Without further ado, let's actually continue and go through each of the nodes and my good process on how and why I'm actually building it this way. First of all, I wanted to have actually as less operation as possible, less manual operation as possible for the HR department. If I wanted to have HR to go to a table, type manually the candidate, the HR still has to go through the emails, open the PDF, and then find out the information from there. That's actually not very efficient. So we are into AI automation here. So basically, what I wanted to do is I want to have a scan of the entire every minute of my entire inbox, right? And I'm downloading the attachment every time there's actually something happen. Based on that, I've actually made a text classifier agent. I use the text classifier agent system in N8, which basically I have an apply and a doesn't apply. The prompt is very simple. Candidate apply for the position in the organization, and the system form hasn't been changed. Neither does the system form coming by default. Very powerful over there. I use as well GPT-4 mini. We don't need GPT-4 in this case. The mini version is actually good enough. It's very simple classification, so there's no issue. In this case, we actually have a branch does not apply, so you do nothing, and then if you apply, you go to a switch version. The reason why I needed to do a switch, which actually was interesting, I've tried different methods. I'd love to see in the comment down below if you have any other suggestion on how I can improve this, maybe. But the switch in this case is exactly the same rules. I have attachments in both, and both exist. The reason why I needed to do it this way is because I need to pass the binary file within two nodes. If I was putting this behind the Google upload attachment, the binary would not actually be available anymore, and so I couldn't actually have the system to analyze the PDF. Also, something interesting as well to note, Airtable via the API doesn't allow you to actually upload document if it's not a URL. So you can't actually upload binary file using the API, which is a limitation, and that's the reason why I have this branch at the top. So what I'm doing here, I'm uploading the CV into a folder called CV, and I'm passing the attachment 0, which is coming from the switch node or from the emails initially speaking. I'm then creating a share link because it's important. I need the link to be available, so then the system Airtable can then actually download the PDF itself. And as I said, the API from Airtable requires you to pass that. So here in this case, what I'm simply doing is I'm actually putting a URL and a file name in this case. So I'm just returning an array with the URL in this case. But basically, in order to upload into, if I'm showing you into the data here, if I want to upload documents, all I have to do here is that I need to actually I need to give a name of the file, and I need to pass in this case a URL for the API. So that's actually the reason why I have Airtable in this case, where I'm just literally outputting the Google Drive share link into an array. So then Airtable is actually happy, and then I can ingest the CV itself. The blueprint will also be available in my school community where I discuss about AI automation, but also AI in general, where we discuss the news. We discuss also SaaS. I'm actually showing self-hosting option, how to self-host in N8, how to actually work on N8 itself. We also having 3 calls a week where we have a super call, coffee call, and coffee hours. And I'm also actually sharing exclusive content within the community, such as like SaaS that I'm building in the background. So if everything actually is interesting, you can actually head over to aiautomationguild.com, and I'll see you on the inside. I then have extracted the PDF from extracting the text from PDF using N8, which I found very useful. Don't have to make another extra API call. You can actually extract from the PDF directly, which was actually very nice from N8 to support this function. And because I'm getting two inputs in this case, or two outputs from the two other nodes over there from the switch, I needed to merge. And the reason why I had to merge is because otherwise I would have an output of 2 items. And so that means that the system will actually the Airtable, or at least like create an entry and then upload the other entry on another line in the Airtable. So in this case, the merge very important. You have actually a mode which is combined. I want to combine actually the output from the Google Drive here, and then I want to actually output and combine the extract from the file. So then I get actually the text from the PDF, but I'm also actually getting the record ID, which is important in this case because I need to update the same line from my table. Very important over there. So combine, very nice use case of the merge and the combine mode in this. Then what am I doing? I'm actually doing a search. Is I want to actually only have if the position is actually if the job description and position here is a close position, then I don't want to have the system to go. I want the agent to actually classify the person and score the person. Right. So this is actually what I'm doing here. I say if the status is actually open position, then you can continue over there. If not, do nothing. Then on the agent, I have actually I'm using the agent as you can see, and I'm going to show you the prompt. Analyze the confirmation from the received candidate and score between 0 to 10. The set candidate. 0 means not a good fit for the position. 10 being outstanding for the job. The actual position being open is, and then I'm getting the open position coming from the job description here, from the job description table. See the extracted PDF information. So I'm passing the text extracted from the PDF. Provide some insight on why this candidate is a good fit for the position as well. That's actually the prompt that I'm using. And here's the system prompt that I'm actually using. I'll show you the expression over there. You are an full HR assistant. Your goal is to analyze the CV of the said candidate and see if the candidate is a good person, good fit for the position. I'm actually passing this again. I'm using actually a very cheap model, GPT-4 Mini in this case as well. Very simple task. Not much actually thinking. We have to go through. We want to analyze the PDF and confirm if the candidate is a good match. I've actually also toggled the required specific output format. Very important that you actually do so because then what I can do is I can actually get this information from the candidate over there, and that's actually how I'm extracting the information. Then I'm pushing back into the table. So I'm extracting the candidate first name, last name, email, location, phone. Those information are actually not being stored as we speak. We could literally improve the table if you wanted to and add the phone and the location. I think it would actually be good to have the phone being recorded as well. This option is available within the agent over there. I want to then return a summary with years of experience, current role, key achievement, technical skill, and then the fit score where I have an overall, and then a breakdown with experience, technical skill, achievement, and education. Out of there, I'm getting this, and then I'm going to actually update the report. That's important. We want to do a record update, and we are matching. So we map each column manually based on the column to match on ID. We want to have this ID coming from the upload CV. Remember, at this stage, I'm creating a record. Right? This is a create record over there where I'm uploading the CV already. Okay, the binary file at the end of my chain. That's why I need to do here an update record, and I'm searching the ID coming out from the upload CV node. One by one, first name, last name, emails. If I wanted to, the email content as well, coming from the text classifier in this case, right? So this is coming from the text classifier agent here. I can literally retrieve the sun where I can have actually the text. So if I'm searching for text here, I can actually literally then see the text that was actually the subject of the body of the email over there. And then on the scoring, I wanted to show you as well. Here's the scoring. I'm putting an overall and a breakdown, and then I'm actually breaking it down every time, coming from the agent itself based on the scoring over there. So you see fit score, I have an overall of 9, and then the breakdown, I have actually experience of 9, technical 9, achievement 9, and education 8. So this person is actually very, very in a good position to be actually reviewed. And that's how you actually make an HR agent save 7 hours a week to your HR department. I've literally actually deployed this to one of my customers, and the HR team is actually so happy. They don't have to go pre-screening anymore. They can actually they still do a pre-screening, they still do the interview. But basically, we are saving so much money by having all the heavy lifting already done, meaning that the manager can now walk in, have an HR Airtable access. They can see the candidate, they can see the overall scoring, and they have access to the PDF over there. The version I've actually done, I'm also asking some relevant question from the company for the position. So just to see if actually the candidate is understanding what's the position of the job. So you can literally take this base over there and have it actually enhanced specifically for your client. I hope this video was actually helpful and you actually find a use case using the HR agent system in N8. If this is something that you are actually interested, please do not hesitate to subscribe, like, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching. All the information you wanted from Trustpilot, LinkedIn, and you can also expand this obviously. The LinkedIn profile and generate a report, all this in under 30 seconds. We're going to actually use N8 FileCrawler and API for this wall automation. Bonus tip, at the end of the video, I'll show you a version using Call for AI, a self-hosted version of FileCrawler that will allow you to scrape almost anything. I'm going to put some link somewhere on the screen where I'm actually covering the Call for AI in another video, so please check this out at the end of the video. This blueprint will be available as always in the school community. This workflow rely heavily on the code node in N8 with some pretty heavy regex expression, which I go deeper inside the school, and I've actually made an attempt trying to explain all this within actually the blueprint page. All right, we are now actually inside the N8 workflow. I'm going to quickly show you the demo. So I'm going to actually test the workflow as we speak, as you see, and I'm going to show you obviously the link to the Google Sheet. But as you see here, I have actually a competitor data is going through the FileCrawler over there. It's actually the FileCrawler API over there that I'm calling. As you see, I'm returning the markdown over there. As I said, I'm extracting the information from the OG titles, then actually going through and extract the node. I'm going to show you this. This is actually pretty heavy in terms of regex. But so basically, what I'm showing here is I'm actually returning the company name, the total review, the trust score, and then the review over there. And then I'm actually passing this into And then I'm passing this into a prompt where I'm asking to actually analyze basically the review, the Trustpilot review of this company. I have no affiliation with this company. I just actually find it online. And what I pretty interesting because I wanted to have a negative review of a company. I'm not actually saying that this is a bad company. I'm just saying that it's basically a company I found. And unfortunately, they don't have such an amazing Trustpilot score. I'm then going through Epify over there. I'm returning actually LinkedIn information from the company itself. I'm then actually splitting this into, I'm returning only the important information from the company using the field to include filter, which is actually pretty powerful in N8. And then I'm extracting this information to the Google Sheet. And if I'm looking to the Google Sheet, so I have the competitor list here. So you can actually list your competitors. You would actually just provide the company name, the website, Trustpilot link, and the LinkedIn profile itself. And then I actually scrape the data and will actually return the company review. So overall, the review, like what's the company review looks like, the company LinkedIn information, the amount of followers, the about us, the company industry, company size, the location, and the company founded dates. So this is actually a very, very useful information. If you had to actually review this full information and actually check your competitors at one point, this is actually something that will actually take you a lot of time. But here we are actually leveraging AI to actually return the Trustpilot score, going to the LinkedIn, and then we actually compile a full report. I'm going to go now step by step on each node. And then, as I said, bonus tips, I'm going to show you the version, which is a little different for the call for AI if you wanted to give this a go. Again, I'm covering call for AI on another video somewhere. I'll list it on the screen. If you're looking to master AI automation or build your AI micro SaaS, join my private school community for weekly live builds, expert advice, and step-by-step guidance. From ID validation to lunch, I'll help you to succeed. The link will be down below. All right, we're going to go now step by step, and I'm going to go to each node. I'm going to execute the node one by one. So we can actually then see from there how this system looks like over there. Let me actually move it from there so I can see you have everything on the field of view. So first, we start with actually Google Sheet where we store information. If you've never seen this before, if you actually never know in N8, I discovered this recently. By clicking this button over there, this will link back to your Google spreadsheet, which I actually didn't know. So what I'm doing, I'm actually just getting the row from the competitor list, competitor listed, and actually competitor list. So I have a tab called competitor list inside this Google Sheet. I'm going to run this over there. This is going to return, actually, as you see, this is going to return the one items I have. So I have a company name called Mama Hertz. And so basically, we're going to go through. I have a switch here. The switch is not actually being used. Basically, there's going to be a version 2 of this workflow where I'm going to actually add more scraping. So for instance, we can actually literally scrape Amazon if we wanted to get actually an overall product feedback from the company itself. So hence why the switch is there in advance. I'm just going to run it over there. And then what I have actually Firecrawler over here. Pretty simple information. I'm actually returning, I'm passing the URL over there, which is coming from the trustpilot.com/review/ the website of the company itself. So if I'm running this, what Firecrawler now is doing, or what Firecrawler allows you to do, is basically return a website into a markdown format version, which is actually LLM ready, we call. This is very, very important, very nice if you wanted to ingest this into your vector database, for instance. That's actually something that's very, very helpful. And in this case, what we're doing is that, as you see, I'm returning a markdown format. So all this, instead of actually having the giant HTML version, I literally have a markdown format that will actually be allowed to be passed right away to an LLM if I wanted to, without burning too much token for no reason. What I'm doing here, I'm actually then sorting this into metadata OG titles. Basically, it's returned just an OG titles metadata over here, just for the code nodes, basically. That's an important step, but the code node will actually now, if I'm testing this, now, and I'm going to go through the code node pool over there. And as I said, it's actually pretty heavy on the regex expression, but basically what I'm doing, I'm actually looping through each of the items, each of the review on Trustpilot, and then I'm actually extracting the information. I'm extracting each of them. So if you see here, I have a review, I have an array. This is an array over there, and I'm returning actually a nested Johnson in it, where I can access the rating for each of the comments left over on the Trustpilot that's been actually returned from Firecrawler. And so if you see here, I have actually some pretty heavy regex expression, which I'm actually discussing within the school. Over there for this blueprint page, I have actually the concept of the basic regex explaining what does what, and I'm trying to break it down for you to understand how you can actually leverage this regex expression to your flow, basically. But the code node is very important here. It's actually allowing me to return the entire review with the rating, the date of the review, the titles, and the link, all along with the content. And so then I can pass this into my LLM over there, which I'm using Claude. In this case, Claude return me and give me actually the best output so far over there. You could potentially change this if you wanted to. You could actually split this into multiple flow. For example, you can actually have, instead of using a simple basic LLM agent chain, you can actually literally go for the sentiment analyst if you wanted to. That's something that you can potentially do if you wanted to improve this workflow over there. That's actually something modular at one point. But here, I'm very happy with what actually been returned. The customer review summary overall company feedback is overall negative based on the review. The customer had a very poor experience. So overall, this analyzed the entire information. And here's the prompt. I didn't actually show you the prompt, but over there, this is actually the review, the expected output format, which I'm asking to return. And so then I can pass this into the next step, which is in this case an Epify. So right now, I'm actually using an Epify actor. I'm going to show you as well. So go to Epify. Go to console. I'm using actually this Epify actor, the LinkedIn company profiles. So basically, this will return me information about the company itself. Here is the, it mentioned Twitter description. This is not the Twitter description. This is actually LinkedIn description. I have actually company about us. I have actually the amount of followers on LinkedIn, the industry, the size, the headquarter, location. And then all I'm doing is I'm actually putting this into, I'm returning this, I'm actually getting the array into a split version. So I can literally then, using the selected other field, in the field to include, I'm telling that I want to include company Twitter description, company followers on LinkedIn. And this will then actually return a Johnson properly formatted for me to easily map. If you look into how easy it is to map, I can literally map this company name. I can actually do company websites, company review, LinkedIn extract the followers on LinkedIn, etc. It's a very, very comprehensive. This allows you to return a very comprehensive output that you can actually map easily on your Google Sheet. But as you see here, this automation is actually very, very powerful. If you think about it, you can now actually run your entire competitor analysis over there very, very easily from a click of a button, literally. And actually within under a minute, you can actually then have a company review and understanding on how your competitor is actually performing. I'm going to go through the call for AI, which is actually the same. So again, I'm having a video on explaining how to host a call for AI somewhere on the screen. It's basically open source LLM-friendly web crawler and scraper that actually allow you to return the website into a markdown or text format to be able to be ingested by the LLM fairly easily. So all you have to do here is that you just have to pass the same as file crawler, but instead of URL, it's URL with a S, even though it's actually just one URL. It's actually, yeah, that's actually how they made it, URL with a S over there. I'm making a wait of 5 seconds over there, and then I'm returning the task ID. So basically, this will actually, if I'm running this one more time, I'm going to actually take this over there. If I'm running this, the same here, I'm going to run this. I got actually a return of a task ID. Okay, I'm going to wait. I'm going to run the wait. So basically, the system now has to go open the browser and then actually scrape this. By the way, call for AI self-hosted version is actually very resource intensive at one point. So do not actually try to scrape 1,000 sites at the same time. You will potentially burn out your VPS at one point. So something to keep in mind. I'm then actually running the HTTP request, which actually return again here. I'm returning a little more than just file crawler. I'm having the URL, the HTML version. I'm having actually already extracted all the rating, the scoring over there, which is actually nice. And also, if I scroll down, I have actually a markdown version, which is actually here somewhere. I have the markdown version over there. So that's actually what we're going to use for the continuation on this flow. So again, same. I'm extracting the markdown over there. So this returning the OG titles. And now the code note is a little different over there. It's I'm just going to run. It's going to actually give me the same. It's just the format was a little different from the call for AI compared to the file crawler. I'm going to run the basic LLM agent now, which will actually allow me to analyze this. Again, same outputs. Obviously, I'm using Claude Sonnet 3.5 in this, but same outputs, same prompt over there. I'm then passing this to an API one more time. Again, same. The rest of the flow is the same, basically. So the only difference was the three nodes at the beginning, which was the HTTP request, the wait, and the HTTP request one. So basically, we are running the task, waiting for the task to finish, and then returning the result of the task ID over there. I'm now waiting for the LinkedIn to be finished. Scraping over there, you can see I literally have the information about the company being scraped. And that's actually how you can actually use either file crawler, cloud service, or call for AI if you wanted to actually self-host this version on your VPS on your server. And there you have it, an AI competitor analyst that will actually return the information over to you in under 30 seconds with no fat.